Is it going to help you? Or are you just going to jam up your joint trying to get your calf working? If I said I got the greatest shoulder strengthening program in the world, but you've got a frozen shoulder, you're going to benefit from it? All right. Your core basically listens to movement almost better than any other part of your body because you've got a little bitty multifidus between your vertebrae. Muscles that only span 2 and 3 vertebral joints. They are heavily innervated with proprioceptors, which means they're there not only to perform a muscular role, which is holding your vertebrae together, they're there to sense the most minute movement, triplanar movement. Now, if you can't move your T-spine, you've got to move your lumbar spine too much, right? That's not too good an input for your core, is it? That's compensation. If you don't use your T-spine at all right here, you're not benefiting anywhere from the proprioception. So the best way to make your core fire better and not have to work in an unauthentic manner is to make sure that the thing your core is sandwiched between have good mobility. Hips, T-spine. Anybody think we're sitting smack dab in the middle of a culture that doesn't have great hip mobility or T-spine mobility? Lay them on their side and try to get them to rotate up and take a breath. There's a lot of people, when they get to the end of their rotation, they can't breathe. That's not a stretch, okay? That's a survival. You got to back off till you can breathe and breathe your way through that mobility. Same way with hips. How many of us are working with athletes, clients, and patients that don't have full hip mobility? Do you realize the correlation of low back pain and lack of hip extension? The low back, in many cases, may be the victim, not the culprit. If you're trying to strengthen a low back, you might find out it's not a weak low back.